Hi, we're here to talk about the NetBackup appliances, the 5230 and the 5330 appliances, and specifically about purpose-built backup appliances, or PBBA as they're often referred to in the press. It's a huge market growth in purpose-built backup appliances, and Bill, why is that?
Well, I start with the risk factor, right? And so if you're a backup admin and your boss says, protect my stuff, historically you're building your own solution from ground zero, right? So you're going to start and you're going to go procure your baseline server hardware from whatever manufacturer you choose. You're going to go then procure your operating system. You're going to procure your backup software, and you're going to procure your backup storage, right? And all these pieces come together to form a puzzle that you hope fits together, right? That you hope is compatible and that will perform to standards that will help you meet your backup window. If not, then you put all the puzzle pieces back and you start over, and that can be a very risky and time-consuming process. And so starting there, Gareth, the risk is just kind of overwhelming, right?
And so what you have to do as a backup admin is you have to find, decide on what hardware, what size box you need. You've got to choose the operating system that's going to be appropriate for the performance of the application, which in this case is going to be NetBackup, I guess. And then you're patching not just the hardware, but also the OS and the application from separate places. Configuration can mean life or death really for the admin, and then you've also got to decide how much storage you need. So what are the benefits of the PBBA then?
Well, I could just X out the whole left-hand side really, right? So if you buy a purpose-built solution from Symantec, then we have the hardware pre-configured. It has the OS on board and running. It has the backup software running and configured, and it has built-in powerful storage as well, right? So all these problems go away. And like Gareth said, this patching issue can really be a bear, right? So if you have a security problem, then you're patching multiple layers, as he mentioned, and that leads us to support, right? So if you buy a purpose-built appliance, then you also gain the economies of having one vendor you're dealing with and one place to go for your support needs. And we have a full process service known as auto support that applies to our appliances, where we are actually automatically and continually monitoring your hardware, right, for you. So for example, if you're on vacation and a power supply goes out, we know that, right? And we automatically generate a support case and may even ship you replacement hardware automatically, and when you get back, it's ready to remediate the problem. So there's also the issue of the one-stop shop. We'll touch on that again. So if you have a purpose-built solution, then again, you have one vendor, that is Symantec, that you go to for all of your needs. So you're not playing the game of ping pong, where if you have the disparate built as your own solution, the hardware guy says, no, it's the software guy's fault. He says, no, it's the hardware. No, it's the storage. And that can be a terrible time-wasting situation for an admin if he has to go through that process when trying to find a solution to a problem he's having. So.
Okay, Bill, so I'd like to bring you on to the performance. I mean, you touched on this. With a purpose-built backup appliance, you're kind of wiping out the compatibility problem. And it's also built for optimized performance. What are the issues around building dedupe volumes, for example?
So deduplication is a very disk-intensive process. And so when you build a backup solution based on deduplication, you want to make sure you have the right spindle configuration, again, to meet that performance need. And again, we come back to the appliances. We have also solved that problem for you. So the 5330 appliance, it comes with storage trays, shelves and storage trays that have all the disks pre-built, volumes pre-configured, with sufficient spindles to solve that dedupe performance problem that most admins try to solve on their own. So again, we can check that one off as well by virtue of going with the purpose-built backup appliance solution.
Okay, Bill. So you're wiping out the risk associated with building your own. And you're making something performant, and of course there's the time to production is improved tremendously, which effectively means that TCO goes up, yeah.
Exactly, yep.
All right, okay, Bill, that's great, thank you very much. Thanks.